What's up, Steve? Check out my new cape I just got.
Awesome.
Are you going to Wilderpalooza this weekend?
Yeah.
Good, on Sunday?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow.
I'm playing at Doc Ford's in the afternoon.
So you're back at Doc Ford's?
Yeah. A lot. Yeah. Tonight as well.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how people don't know how much they miss you or need you until you're not there? And then you're back?
Yeah. It's...
Okay, so let's talk about your hair a little bit. I'm liking it long on top like this. How about you?
Yeah.
And then just clean up the sides and the back. Because you know what happens? It starts growing down here. And this is how I know you need a haircut. Have you ever had a ponytail before? You have?
Yeah.
I don't think you have since I've known you. I'd like to see that. You have pictures?
A long time ago. They're not very flattering pictures.
It's not very flattering? That would be fun to do one of those things where it's all the hairstyles of Steve. You know how they do that for celebrities? Well, let me see this one. Check you out!
That's one of my high school pictures.
How old are you there?
18, I guess. That's senior in high school.
Wow.
That's my first car.
What year is that Mustang?
66.
That's cool.
That was it. Yeah, all the hairstyles.
Yeah, there we go.
South Beach on the rooftop of a hotel. We did a gig. Yeah, that's a fresh haircut from you, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's fresh, yeah. So, being a musician, how many times do you get asked to play Margaritaville? Just speaking of him.
Not a ton, but probably a couple times a week, yeah.
Yeah, a couple times a week at least, right? Because we're here in Southwest Florida, so I'm just assuming that...
My first gig when I moved to Florida in 1992, I met a guitar player that he needed a keyboard player to play out of Sanibel. And I met him at the music store. And he asked me, "Oh, you play piano?" Yeah. Because I played piano originally, and then I switched to guitar mostly, but...
You still play piano, though. I mean,
I still do, yeah. And he said, "Well, do you know how to play left-hand bass?" And I said, "I don't know what that is." And that's where you play the bass guitar parts on the left side of the keyboard with your left hand, as well as the piano parts. So you do both.
Wow.
Because it was just me and him, and I said, "Well, I can learn. I've never even heard of that." But and then you split your keyboard to have a bass guitar sound on the left side, and
that's pretty impressive.
So then he had a guitar. He played guitar and sang, and he had a drum machine. So it sounded like a whole band with just two guys. And
wow.
So then the next question was, well, how many Jimmy Buffett songs do you know? I said I've only ever heard of one. I thought there was only one.
Yeah. What's hardest for you, Steve? Work or women in life?
Work isn't hard at all.
Work isn't hard at all. Well, I have seen you coming in here and you're just trying to juggle to make sure you have a fill-in or this or that or somebody cancels or not going to show up.
I don't know. I don't chase women, so I stay out of the problem zone.
Well,
you've
had your share. You've had your share through the years. You're a musician, for God's sakes. But do you think you kind of understand them a little bit, or still no? Every single person's different. Oh, these are hard questions, huh?
Because everybody professes to want exactly the same things, and nobody can get their shit together.
Right.
Every girl is on Facebook crying about why they can't have this guy, this perfect thing, and every guy's like, "Well, how come I never get a chance to be? That's exactly what I want to be. That's the girl of my dreams, or whatever." And nobody wants the same people that want each other. This person wants that. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yes. How come they don't just match up, and that should be a perfect fit? I think. I don't know.
Well, not even a perfect fit. It's just like everybody wants the same thing.
But when they have it,
wants each other, or when they have it, yeah, I don't know. It's a losing proposition. That's why more people are single, I guess, nowadays.
Yeah, more than ever. Have you seen The Third Longest Date? It's like on Netflix or whatever now.
No.
And what it is it's about these two hook up on Hinge or whatever, right? And both of them are professing that I don't want a boyfriend, I don't want a girlfriend, that type of thing, right? Because they're being interviewed separately. And then all of a sudden they go on the first date. And so he's like doing the gentlemanly thing and, you know, paid for everything, did everything. And then he just gave her a kiss on the cheek
Yeah.
and then left. And she writes back to him that, like, I was kind of expecting a little more than a kiss on the cheek. He's like, God, you can't do anything right, you know, basically. So then he's all, second date? So she's like, sure.
Yeah.
So then, of course, now he lays them on honor, you know, and then, but that's it,
Yeah.
which is very respectful, I thought.
Yeah.
Respectable. And then, so he writes third date. And then this is where his true self comes out as far as being adventurous and taking the chances and doing something kind of crazy. And they go to Costa Rica because flights are cheap or whatever. And of course, it's right before COVID. It was still just slightly awkward because you really don't know each other very well. So of course, alcohol comes in, and then you get loosen up and you get flirty and fun, and then basically they do fun things, and then they find out their flights are canceled and they can't go home, so they're stuck there for like 45 days or however long days it was.
Yeah.
So then you really have to get to know someone. You have to live with them day in and day out, and you know all their little quirky things.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And so, I don't know. Would that be better? They're still together, according to the show. They're still together. And because everybody kind of puts up a front, don't you think?
Did you see that?
Say print. Oh my gosh, I'm filming this really cool podcast. So,
Fabulous.
yes.
And I can't wait to tell my stories.
So, it's about money, power, women, and the white picket fence.
Okay.
Have you heard anything of the white picket
The
fence?
white picket fence was my friend's girlfriend wanted the white picket fence. And so he took her for a ride, and they went past the house with the white picket fence. He said, "You see that? Look at that." She said, "Yeah, that's beautiful. That's what I want." He said, "Forget about it."
Ouch.
Yeah, that didn't last long.
Yeah, did she dump him?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, as she should, right?
She dumped him.
Because what if she has expectations? I mean,
She dumped him and bought a white picket fence.
good for her. And that's exactly what she should have done.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, too fun.
I'm looking forward to sharing my
Well,
stories.
yeah, you're gonna get in the hot seat too, because this is just what's fun. Would you give somebody a white picket fence if that's what they wanted? Would you, the lifestyle that they're interested in, if it only involved a white picket fence and a small house with a white picket fence,
I've never thought about something like
family,
that.
kids?
I mean, I'm not here to give somebody something. If that's what we do, that's what we do.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Oh,
I don't know if that makes any sense.
That's
but
good.
It's not a matter of like, you're gonna only love me if I buy you a Porsche. Like, well, then that doesn't mean anything to me. Let's buy a Porsche together. Let's go do it. Whatever.
dude, you're a catch.